This is a stretching routine that you can do completely from the floor. Sitting on your heels or with your legs crossed, start by stretching your neck. Bring your ear to your shoulder in a nice, gentle pull. Switch sides from left to right with big, deep breaths. Then bring your chin to your chest. Big, deep breath, and then lift your chin up as if you're reaching for the ceiling. Next, bring your ear to your shoulder again, from side to side. Bring your chin to your chest, and then stretch your chin straight up to the ceiling. Next, you're going to look over your left shoulder, then looking over your right shoulder, only stretching as far as your head will go. Take a big deep breath, reaching your arms up over you, and then crossing your arms in front of you, resting your hands on your legs. Pull on your legs to get a nice deep stretch in your back. Then cross one arm over the front of your body. With the other arm, pull on it to get a nice long stretch in your arm. Switch sides. You're taking big deep breaths, and none of these motions are forced. Next, you're going to stretch your arms up over your head and fold your left arm behind your head. And with your right hand, you're going to push that tricep down. Switch arms. Use one arm to stretch and push the other arm down. Now we're going to go into forearm stretches. Straighten your arm out in front of you, and using the other hand, stretch out your forearm by pulling your hand backwards. You're going to switch directions. Palm facing down now, stretch the top of your forearm. Use the other hand to help assist. Now we're going to move into a deep backwards shoulder roll. Your arms are relaxed. You're taking big, deep breaths. Then switch and roll your shoulders forward. From here, we're going to move into a side body stretch. Reach one arm up over your head, placing the other on the floor to support you, and stretch that arm. Then switch sides. Reach your arm up over your head while the other hand is supporting you. You should feel that stretch in the side of your body. Now take a deep breath. Reach your arms up straight over your head and straighten your arms as much as you can. Bring your arms back down. And now we'll move to a seated position with your legs straight out in front of you. From here, you're going to point and flex your toes. Keep your back upright and straight. As you point your toes and then flex, imagine that you want to bring your heel off the floor as you flex your toes, pointing and flexing. It might be easier to do one foot at a time and resting your hands for support. Again, only go as far as you're comfortable. Next, bring your legs in front of you, where your feet press against each other. This is a butterfly position. You can use your hands on your ankles and then your elbows pressing down your knees to get a nice stretch in your hips. Again, taking long, deep breaths and only going as far as you're comfortable. For the glute stretch, one leg will be straight, the other will be crossed over. With the opposite arm, you're going to use that elbow to press against the outside of your knee, and the other hand stretched back to support you. You're going to press against your knee to get a stretch in that glute muscle. Then switch sides. Next, you're gonna lie flat on your back. From here, you're gonna bring your legs straight up into the air. You want no bend in your knees. Imagine that your feet are pressed against the ceiling. Next, you're gonna bend down one leg, pulling it to your chest. The other foot is straight in the air, and then you're gonna switch, bringing down the other leg, squeezing it to your chest, keeping the straight leg up towards the ceiling. Now, both legs are straight, and you're gonna bring one all the way down to the floor. Feet are pressed towards the ceiling. You're gonna switch legs, trying to keep it as straight as possible. Don't hold your breath. Next, you're gonna take that knee, bend it, and then fold it over your torso. One arm is reached out to the side, and the other arm is holding onto the leg. Again, only go as far as you're comfortable, taking deep breaths the entire time. Next, you're gonna do a figure 4. One leg is straight up and the other is crossed over you. You're gonna bend the leg that's up towards the ceiling, bringing your other leg that's folded closer to your chest. This one's nice to repeat several times, taking deep breaths and never forcing the hold. This is a very simple stretching routine that you can do whether your body is warmed up or not.